Hi guys, it's another fantastic episode. Welcome to Venditt TV, a TV that helps to showcase different vendors. My name is Abibat, and today we are meeting with the CEO of Beauty Beam. Stay tuned. Hi Folusho.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. You look good.
Thank you very much.
So who is Folusho?
Well, I'm just a normal guy, a hairstylist,
Okay.
and a very ambitious person and focused. Very simple guy. Yeah.
So what kind of market do you target?
Mm, Basically, I specialize event styling. So I'll say um, brides, celebrants. Maybe you're going for a dinner, you have a birthday shoot, or you want your hair styled for your birthday. Basically, anything that has to do with styling. Though I do normal everyday hair, but strictly on appointments. But my main target client are brides, celebrants, or you're going for dinner show or something. So that's it.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how truthful are you to your customers?
How do I?
How truthful are you to your customers? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Let me say 11.
Oh, really? No, on the scale of 1 to 10, like, just choose a number. How truthful are you to your customers?
I'll say, okay, let me just do with 9.5.
9.5.
Yes.
Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, Folusho, what do you think will help you to gain more success in this business?
Well, I think every business needs more or little capital to have a little expansion. Like me now, what I'm looking at right now is venturing into products. So basically, to have more stand in my industry, I would say capital, more capital. That's it. Yeah, capital, more capital.
Okay, how do you handle stress in terms of festive period? How do you handle the stress, the pressure, and everything, like due to many customers at the time? How do you handle that kind of a situation?
Oh, stress. Well, I would say indirectly there is nothing like stress when it comes to many customers coming in, because that literally means, or indirectly that means more money coming in.
Okay.
So you just have to deal with it and make sure the following day happens to be better than the latter.
Okay, what actually inspired you to go into this business? Like, okay, out of whole business, you felt like, okay, I want to be an hairstylist. What actually inspired you?
Actually, it's a long story, but I would say I just saw a woman that was doing a manly business, like a woman being a mechanic.
Beautiful.
So I was like, okay, I could just do something a lady could do. So I listed the easiest one I could
Okay.
I could do. So I came by settling for hairstyling.
So, okay, how much do you charge for your bride?
Well, it depends. Depends on where I'm styling the bride actually. But for now, like the city where I'm in Ibadan right now. I do a little more than 60,000,
Okay.
and if I'm outside Ibadan, I do more than 100,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had this thought of why should I even venture into this business? Like a moment of regret.
I won't say it's a moment of regret. It's just like a moment whereby I need to be sure if I want to continue the business, trying to find my stand, if I'm doing the right thing or not, if I want to settle for having this as a plan A and not a plan B as a main business. So I won't say there's been no regret. It's just like if I have to ask myself, or if I had to ask myself that question, maybe it's going to be I wanted more. I'm just being ambitious, and that's the kind of person I am.
Okay, so a client working for air parking, like to style her, and then she said, just give me something nice. And but you, okay, do you have a portfolio for your work?
Yes, I do, but it's okay. I have this iPad.
Okay, that you use. Okay, you give her the iPad. Like, okay, ma'am, can you please choose what you want? And then she said, I can't choose. Just give me something nice. And you did your best. And then she said, what is this? I don't like this. I really, really hate this. How will you handle that kind of situation?
Well, first of all, they say customers are always right, but they say 60% of the time I say no to that. But I let her vent. I let her say whatever she wants to say. I try to see if I could get a way around it, and I try to satisfy her. But if it is getting so hard, I just make sure that okay, I do my best. So when I do my best, or if I did my best, and she's still complaining, but if at all anything like that ever happened to me, it will eventually be like the client actually settled for the style I gave her. Probably she wasn't used to that kind of, probably it was so different, or in her subconscious she realized, okay, I think I'm doing too much, but well, I'll just make sure she gets satisfied.
Okay. What are the challenges you face in this business?
What I face in this business, the challenges, okay, probably how to get my clients more satisfied, in the sense that there are so many things that happens, like trendy styles that you don't really know is actually trendy. So how to get to know all those things. You have to get updated,
Okay.
and that is it. Though I found a way around it of recent, and that's it. Just like being well, it actually brings out the creativity actually. So you just try and go online, research more and all.
Okay, quick one. Has social media affected your business in any ways?
Oh, it has.
Is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Okay.
Positive, because in the sense that okay, like I think people, or I use the app I use most times is the Instagram.
Okay.
And through Instagram I've built my business. Social media has really helped my business, especially when you get to style a celebrity, and you just, before you open an eye, you have over 500, 1,000 followers.
Have you had any celebrity before?
Yes, of course.
Like?
I've had to style I am Aduniade,
Aww.
Toya Imako,
Wow.
Fetia Balogun, and Toyin Lawani, and the likes.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. What advice do you have for young people trying to venture into this line of business, trying to be a CEO like you? Okay, the male gender now, because you are a male doing the female work. What advice do you have for people like that trying to be a CEO like you in this hairstyling business?
Okay, first of all, my first advice would be like they have to be very, very patient, teachable, and focused, and they should most importantly know who they are. Like, do you really want this? I'll say again, I'll go back to that time I mentioned about the a woman being a mechanic. I figured out something about life, that if something is not really after you, like, you know where you're coming from, you know your background. If something is not pushing you, you don't really know how to get hungry for that thing you desire. You understand? So you have to know who you are. You have to know what you want. You have to know where you want to be. You have to know, and even if you don't know how to do it, you have to know the kind of, just a single step to take to achieve it. And a single step means as in it gets you a long way.
Okay. Okay. Are there any treatments that will bring hair back to life? Maybe home remedy though, for someone like me.
Actually, I think this is a very, very important question to so many people, guys and ladies. First of all, I would like to say this. Directly, everything is quite hereditary.
Okay.
Yeah, the way, like myself, I remember when I was one of my aunties. She was about, let's say, 40 years old, and she had a lot of gray hairs.
Okay.
And she said something like, "Okay, be watchful about my own hair.
Okay.
By the time I'm 30, that I should have some gray hairs. That in our family we have gray hair early."
Okay.
You understand? So somehow I found out that this thing is quite hereditary.
Okay.
Though there are some treatments that will bring back the hair, of
Okay.
course, but that is simply because the hair loss was due to probably too much of Ghana weaving, tight weaving,
Okay.
or discoloration of hair due to too much chemicals in the hair,
Dye,
chemical
yeah.
application, that's
Yes.
relaxer or dye.
Okay.
Sure, you understand? So you can bring such hair back
Okay.
just by having so much moisture in the hair,
Okay.
having deep conditioning. And to me, people say this relaxer is bad, this treatment is not working. Every relaxer is good. I believe that it is the application that is wrong.
Wrong. Okay.
Understand? Because, like, if you check the manual on the relaxer pack now, relaxer shouldn't last more than, let's say, 10 to 15 minutes. Walk right from the time you are walking your relaxer in the hair till the time you
Okay.
wash. But most people will
You-
leave the
more than
relaxer
30
even 30 minutes.
Yes.
Me that I'm talking to you, when I was young, I've left relaxer in my hair from the night till the next morning. Before,
Really?
yes. So that's an abuse. You understand? So such when you have and okay, let me now ask you a question like this. Okay, if someone like me now that left relaxer overnight on my hair the next day, and I told you when I'm in my early 30s, I'm getting bald. And probably my dad is bald so early, and I'm putting relaxer in my hair overnight all the time. Do you know I'm getting close to
Yes.
where my dad is?
Yes.
Do you understand? So all these things actually really, really matters. And what happens to your mom's hair? It is let's say 80% assuring that it's gonna happen to your hair.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if you know, okay, your hair loss is not due to chemical application, it's not due to too much of braids, too much tight weaving and all. I'm not sure the hair can just come back, because this hair, they have pores. We have hair pores that hair is
Yeah.
growing from.
Okay.
So when you now say there's a treatment that will just bring out hair, is it that there's going to be extra pores that God did not create you with?
Well, I'm
That-
actually gonna ask that. Like,
You understand?
yes.
So something can just enhance it due to treatment, the application of right product in your hair.
Okay.
That's the only that can bring back the hair.
Okay. Do you run a free trial before your wedding?
Yes, but it comes with a charge as well. There's only like free trial.
Oh, really?
There's a trial, but you have to pay for it, because if you tell
the payment be the same as the normal.
very, very close, if not the same.
Very, but
Simply because the hairstyle you want me to create on your wedding is what you want me to create. The amount of time you want me to spend on your hair then is the amount of time I will spend. Because time is money, so it's the same.
So nothing like free.
Nothing like free.
Okay, beautiful. I'd like to see you perform some wonders, like style any hair for us now. Can you do that?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, thank you very much. Then let's get going. interesting interview with Mr. Folusho, the CEO of Beauty Beam. He has said a lot about fashion, about styling of hair and some other stuffs, and of course this information will be attached at the end of this video in case you need to contact him for business. And of course, do not forget to follow us on all our social media and do Instagram, Facebook and Twitter at Venditt TV. Stay your girl. Bye.